Good evening to you. December is in full swing and we have another exciting episode of Trendz Live coming your way. I'm Nkosazana Dambuza Maguba with you until 9 p.m. unpacking all things art, fashion and culture. But we start with this story tonight, the passing of South African pop singer Zahara, whose real name is Bulelwa Mkutukana, this past Monday shocked many people. Her memorial service held on Thursday was a celebration of her life. The ceremony was attended by her fans, other musicians and her family. The 35-year-old singer, whose soaring voice and strident ballads earned her multiple platinum-selling albums, died after being hospitalized for 2 weeks. We are joined in studio by the late artist's music producer and longtime friend Mojalefa Thebe, also known as Mjakes. How are you, Mjakes?
I'm good for the situation.
You're holding it together.
Yeah, we have to.
Well, condolences to you and the entire nation, really.
Yeah.
I want to know from you, though, what is your fondest memory of Zahara?
Being in studio with her is like, was like very fun. Zahara would turn into a kid in studio. She'll be jumping, she'll jump on me, every time I'd see her, she'd want me to pick her up all the time. I'm like, Ziza. So I used to enjoy that. She was a lovely person to be around. A beautiful songwriter, an amazing person, great company.
Yeah. Talking about her personality, she was also very humble, right?
Yes.
When you met her in person.
Yeah.
What kept her grounded? I've always wanted to understand, what keeps her grounded?
She always felt that she is called by God to do something, to heal people, and that's what she always thought of herself, because she was like, I don't want to be a star. I didn't sign up for being a star. I didn't sign up for being a celebrity. I just wanted to pull out from within me and do what God has called me. That's the person that she was, and she loved people. She'd get excited, she'd take time, take pictures, that's the Zahara. But she also had a crazy moment around us. She'd go crazy and be, but that was her.
And so she burst into the mainstream music industry around 2011 or so.
Yes.
What were your thoughts on her musical talent?
I thought, for me, when I first met her, I was like, wow, who's this? What kind of voice is this? What kind of sound is this? She got me thinking out of the box. The thought of working on her album, her music, I had to take days and decide on how and where we're taking the music. Sat with Robbie, the late Robbie Malenga, and I'm like, Robster, this is where I'm feeling. What I did, I even bought like 30 CDs, which is like 10 CDs each, or even more, in fact. I'm like, okay, this song, I'm hearing this direction. This song, I'm hearing this direction. Like all of that. So for me, it was like, I was so excited to find and work with such talent. Yeah.
When did you meet her as a producer and a friend?
Yeah. So what happened was, we had revived our relationship with TS Records because of her, because I saw her on Trendz DVD, and I was like, who's this girl? And they're like, yeah, spinach. I'm like, I'd really like to work with her. I said to Robbie, Robster, we need to work with this girl.
Yeah.
And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, definitely. And then Robster called TK and like, TK, bring that girl here. And I remember the first time I met her live, and I was like, in fact, TK had a celebration at his house, and I took Zahara and we went to the garage, you know, and I pulled a guitar and she started playing me songs. I'm like, this is the one.
Yeah.
This is the one. Yeah, this one needs work, you know. And for me, I was so blown away. I mean, that day was a weekend, probably a Saturday. I'm like, Monday we're in studio. We must lay these. So for me, she got me excited about music, because even that time, me and Robbie were like, hey, Baba, let's go chase tenders now. You know, because that time they were saying music doesn't sell anymore. But she revived the love for music within us, you know. Yeah.
And Zahara was able to sound consistently different, right, from all the other artists throughout her entire career. How did you guys manage to do that?
You know, if you're working with the talent and you're able to pull stuff out of them, and you can hear her voice and like, okay, let's do this way, let's go this way, and she'd be like, no, I'm not good at writing love songs. I'm like, but Zahara, you need a love song. And I was like, no, Zahara, every song here is a sad song. Let's at least put one song, you know, and one love song, and we'd go for it, and we'd pull that stuff out, and yeah.
That's so amazing to hear, you know, and I can see just from the smile of your face that the memories were wonderful.
Amazing. A whole 10, 12 years with her around, you know, with looking forward to doing every song with her. Because, I mean, the first song we released was Lengoma, which was on DJ Sbu's album, which was a dance song, and became a big dance song. And people don't even know that we did that dance song as well, myself and Robbie. And they're like, no, but you couldn't have done that because you did Loliwe, because Loliwe is beautiful and musical. But we did the dance song as well because we were that versatile, and her voice was that versatile. We could pull her in any direction we wanted, yeah.
Oh, wow. And just lastly, you know, how do you think Zahara wanted to be remembered as?
You know, for the past 2 years, Zahara, like constantly, I'm here to heal people, I'm here to heal people, I'm here to heal people. She wanted her music to heal people, and she wanted to be remembered. In fact, she even had a title for her upcoming album, and the title was Still I Rise. She'd always say, you'll ask Zahara a question, and she'll be like, everything may be rushing on, and she'll sing that song. But you know, when you listen to that song, she was talking about holding on, pulling out, getting to the top in the midst of every situation. She'd love to be remembered as somebody who pulled throughout everything. We did a song together with her on my album, the last song. And if you people listen to that song, they'll understand how she was feeling. You know, the song is about a prayer, and in there, you know, the words of that song for me was defining where she was emotionally and what she wanted people to understand about her.
And just very quickly, Mjakes, I'm sorry to break, you know, what are the plans for the upcoming album? When can fans expect to hear that?
There's no upcoming album for Zahara, but I did my own album, just the producer, Imitandazo. But I did a song with her, which was out, which I was trying to promote and push throughout this period, and I couldn't get hold of her because she wasn't, and you know, she wasn't well. So and when I found out the news, I was on tour pushing that song, and found out that she's gone, you know, and only came back. And I was like, I had to cancel the tour. I need to come back. I need to come back to the memorial, you know, because I felt like I need to see the family. I need to be here, you know.
Well, the entire nation is heartbroken. It's still unbelievable, really. I can imagine how you feel.
It's tough.
It's tough. Condolences to you, condolences to Zahara's family and her fans. And thank you for having worked with her and having helped her become the healer that she envisioned, right? You helped her in her journey, so thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for being on Trendz. We move on to this story now. The festive season is a time for magical experiences, and Emperor's Palace, east of Johannesburg, guarantees this with the return of their popular family outing, which brings much cheer. The Christmas Village is a spectacle not to be missed. And Didintle Mokoleti joined in the world of wonder. Have a look.
Guys, if you've been yearning this festive season for something magical, something fairy tale, something full of lights, something lively, and something to keep you excited thinking about this festive season, then apparently beyond this tunnel is exactly where you'll find all of that and more. Let's go and have a look at what lies in store for you this festive season, and of course, an experience for your entire family. Come with me. It's an enchanting world, bringing all Christmas decorative dreams to life. Believe it or not, this Christmas village is the size of 3 rugby fields. Now that should spark some curiosity on how fascinating this village really is. What is not your usual kind of festive decorations that we've got at the village?
It's a light forest. At the top there, it's a fantasy land where kids can go around, see their favorite characters, and then of course all our stalls at the back. You can see all sorts of stalls here, all sorts of vendors, 140 vendors to explore. It's variety of things to do at the village.
So how have we transcended into another type of Christmas festivity activities?
This is a modern Christmas with new characters, new Christmas characters. You still have your Santa around the village. The Santa always dominates, but this is a modern Christmas. We've incorporated an African feel into the Christmas.
Picture opportunities are galore. While Father Christmas is still popular, the highlights also include fairy tale characters that seem to have jumped straight out of storybooks.
Well, the fairy tales could embrace the children's imagination about Christmas, and also with the books, it helps them learn more about things and have a sense of character traits that also other princesses could have as well.
Girls, how much fun are you having, and why is this amazing for you?
Because we got donuts, pancakes, and we also saw the princesses and took pictures with them and Santa, and we had fun. There's a lot of music and you can have fun here and take some pictures and do some art and eat some sweets.
For adults, it's like being on a spaceship, bouncing back into fond memories of their childhood. Each zone has different themes, from the enchanted light forest to a butterfly garden. Here, you can even visit the North Pole in sunny Johannesburg. Why is this the perfect holiday destination to be this festive season? What's happening?
It's Christmas, everybody's happy, it's about families, it's about spending time with family, kids are happy, everybody's enjoying.
Is it making you bounce back into your childhood?
I'm very, very excited. The center, the decoration, the flowers, the lights, it's just remind me of my childhood. I'm very happy.
How much fun are you having, and what have you seen so far?
I've seen nice Christmas trees and snow towers.
I'm a single dad, so they are going away to see their grandmother. So I thought, let's rather have an early Christmas, and we are dressed in all Christmas hats. So yeah, that's why it's important for us, to just spend this time together.
What do you think it is that is available for adults that just want to have a good time and feel childlike this festive?
So this is a family event. Parents can go around, they can buy gifts for their friends, they can buy gifts for family and friends. They can walk around and they can also experience our beer garden and our gin garden around here whilst the kids are having fun, whilst the kids are out there enjoying our Christmas lights. We've got millions and millions of lights that the kids can enjoy. It's a family event.
How much fun are you having?
I'm having very fun.
What are you doing?
We are looking at the lights and seeing angels. We are looking at the lights and I love the lights. It's my favorite thing.
You can see that did a lot of effort. The decorations are great. The lights are fantastic. And I smell mini donuts here and I'm just loving it.
It's very wonderful to be out with my family today, and my kids are obviously enjoying it as well. And there's lots of magical lights this Christmas.
You come here and then it's escapism from the real world. You escape from the reality. You see all sorts of different things. People come here and don't want to go home. So I want people to come here and come and enjoy and come have fun and come and escape the reality that they experience on an everyday basis.
Now that's how dreams come true, and the whole family indulges in a completely mesmerizing festive treat.
Those Christmas lights are truly spectacular. Well, we have a lot of exciting performances coming up on Trendz tonight. We are bringing the heat, so make sure you stick around for those. I'll see you after the break. And now we have songstress Rowlene. She's got a Christmas music EP, in fact, for us this season. So let's have a listen. It's truly beginning to look a lot like Christmas. You know, it's about that time when you hear the carols and covers playing everywhere. And since the mother of Christmas, Mariah Carey, cracked the ice with the popular All I Want for Christmas, more of these sounds are seen to shatter the streams. In Mzansi, though, singer and songwriter Rowlene, who's well known for R&B, has now released a special 3-track Christmas EP called Santa's Baby. And she's about to tell us all about it. Welcome to Trendz. How are you, Rolene?
I'm great, thank you.
I'm good, thank you. So what is this Christmas EP all about? What inspired it?
I've always wanted to make a Christmas project, and I felt like, as like South Africa, we're not on the same spectrum as the rest of the world in terms of seasons, and we don't have snow, and we don't, you know, like, I just wanted something that I felt like I could relate to on a personal level, but other people could also listen to and be like, oh yeah, represent, you know? So I wanted to represent my country and also just get to tell my story in a way that's like prolific and also different and authentic. So I felt like this was the perfect time.
Okay, but are you like a Christmassy person?
I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I love the feeling of it. I love festive. I love how happy it makes people. I love seeing people happy just for no reason. Like, you know what I mean? And Christmas is just such a good time for like hope, and with everything that's happening, at least like we have this festive season and time to spend with our families and you know, like give other people that hope too.
And how many tracks can we expect in this EP?
3 tracks. Yeah. It's a little compilation,
Okay, and what is the theme of each track?
It's all personal. There's one that's like really happy and hopeful and jolly. And then there's one that's a little lonesome and sad because I feel like not everybody has the same perspective. Some people are spending Christmas alone and it's sad.
Yeah.
And then there's one that's more melancholy, that's just very chill, that I felt like was going to be great for movies and also just like placing. So I do like thinking ahead. So it's always about music and being honest with myself, but also getting to like share that with other people, and they can just turn it into whatever perspectives they feel like necessary, you know?
Yeah, but this is not your typical sound, your signature sound. So how did you pull it off, girl?
I was sitting on the floor in the lounge and I said, why not?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to set any boundaries for myself sonically, you know? And I feel like everybody gets caught up in the back end of things, like the streams has to count, or this matters and that matters. I just wanted to make music, and I always just want to make music that's honest and true and authentic, and I feel like I'll always be doing that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how this project came about.
Okay, and you know, it being the season of Thanksgiving, so to speak, you know, what are some of the things that you're grateful for this year? What has the year looked like for Rowlene?
The year has been, I'm so blessed, I'm not going to lie. I've managed to do this Christmas project with my friends who just moved here from Cape Town, and it's been like a great support to me now. Other things, I got to travel. I've spent 6 months of this year in LA, got to finish 4 projects. My friends, my family, being able to write music and experience life and be able to just, again, like I'll always say authentic, because like I don't feel like there's a lot of artists that are remaining true to themselves and just doing things that make them happy anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So like being able to be fulfilled in the best and worst ways possible, so that I get to learn and be able to share that so other people don't make the same mistakes I did.
Yeah. And are there any collaborations that we can expect from you, you know, with this EP?
I mean, yes, I have Ricky Tyler, and we're about to perform our song, and Danny Bagel. Those are 2 of well-respected artists and very reputable people I love working with, and I just felt like I know what I want. Like my vision is very clear, so when I know I want something, I make sure I do it and I get it. So I don't take no for an answer, therefore they had to do it.
Okay, the girl knows what she wants, you know, and the girl gets what she wants.
I have to get what I want. I
Yeah.
have to get what I want, you know, so shout out to them. The project would not have been what it is without them, so I'm really grateful for that. Yeah.
Well, we remember you, you know, doing big things with Nasty C a while back. You've obviously grown. What would you say has been the growth since then for you?
A lot. I feel like I've grown a lot. I've managed to figure out what it is I want to do, my purpose, and understanding how I would align that with everybody else, you know, in the least selfish way, but also still doing something that I can inspire other young girls from Cape Town and the rest of the world to like just do whatever they feel like they need to do, and not like be in a boundary that they set for themselves, you know, like there's always more, and like travel. That's the one piece of advice that he gave me that I've been doing, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're great friends, and I'll always be able to learn from him because he's still learning, you know. So it's one of those things that I'm also very grateful and thankful for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a very calm person, very calm, collected. How do you stay grounded in such a stressful environment and industry?
I know when to leave the room. I know what's not for me. I know what's for me. I never chase anything. I don't feel like every time I try too hard. I mean, I definitely work hard, but like every time I try too hard, it's just like it slips out of my fingers, you know, it's intangible almost. So I've just learned to go with the process and like not try to control everything, because I am not God.
Yeah.
And like just live in the moment and be present with the people that are around me right now, and being grateful and thankful for that, and not pondering on things that are no longer, because you can fall into a depressive state. It's not easy, but you know, staying faithful to what you're doing and knowing what the bigger purpose is always keeps me, you know.
Yeah. And just very quickly, you know, you're a young person. When did all of this start for you, this entire journey of singing and music?
I feel like I came out the womb singing, but like it's definitely been like a solid 7 years of just grinding, you know, trying to figure this out every day, one step at a time, one day at a time. Understanding the journey is not easy, but again, being present is very important. So it's been, I feel like it's gonna be a couple more years, 100%. I'm not close to retirement.
Yeah.
So like I can't wait for people to hear what I have in store for next year. I've already submitted my single for next year, so I'm super excited. Like work hard. Like working hard is really important. Like you'll reap the benefits. Trust me.
Absolutely, and we can't wait to hear what you're about to do on the
I'm
stage.
excited. I'm about to call my boy.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hang on to your seats because we will see Rowlene performing on the stage after the break.
Another year has passed. Is keeping the peace too much to ask? Never wanted anything to unwrap. My only wish was to make this Christmas last. But now instead this night feels silent. Heartbreak, you got perfect timing. All these lights won't light me up without you. And now instead the night seems quiet. Never knew love so unrequited. What was red once turned to blue. Kissing under mistletoe. Change like the seasons, always playing like pieces. Starting to feel like this time of year ain't meant for us. No.
Look, I've been wondering why you going downtown when I saw you. Feel like we keep coming back to everything we want ain't good enough. I've been wondering why you going on with me like I don't know you. I'm the only one who ever thought you were lame. Why you keep showing up? No more lies, let me paint the picture. Many times we went through your hometown. I swear I loved you the way you wanted. Whether we tried to put back the pieces, same old plan will come back to break us. Maybe this just ain't for us. Christmas time's a lonely one.
No, kissing under mistletoe.
Yeah.
I feel we've never known when life's colder than winter snow.
Say what?
Love changing like the seas. I'm always putting back pieces. Starting to feel like this time of year. It ain't meant for us.
I am absolutely loving this Christmas romance vibe. It's starting to sound and look a lot like Christmas in studio. Now, the festive season is officially in full swing as we wind down the year that was and look forward to spending time with family and friends. What better way to do just that than with good conversations and good food? Trendz Live's Asanda Zondi attended the Broken Bread Long Table Experience, where strangers shared conversations over a meal, mending souls through food. Interesting, right? The event was held in Midrand. Take a look.
Christmas season, a time where you get to create something that will last beyond the day and night in the hearts of people you love. It's the time where we see families gathered over a meal, whether it's on a long table, indoors, or wherever the environment brings you closer to each other. This is the sole purpose of this Broken Bread Long Table Experience, to reignite a passion for conversations, to forge stronger bonds with those you call family and friends.
Very beautiful. Why pink?
I'm a girl dad, so that's one. Number two, it's World AIDS, which is my birthday. So that's a commemoration of some sort. And also my mom's a cancer survivor. So pink is the cancer, color. So I thought, let's bring it all together somehow.
Tell us about the broken bread, the long table experience. How did it come about? What is it all about? What is the objective of it?
Sure. Look, the idea behind broken bread is let's sit at a table. We've lost the essence of sitting at a table and eating food and having a conversation. I think, cell phones have taken over. The idea that we must party all the time is taken over. Also, age for us is a factor. We can't do it anymore. So relaxed Sundays are a thing, and I want to build on that. And the whole concept is really around getting to know new people that you wouldn't otherwise meet in different spaces that we go.
Why should we remind ourselves, especially this Christmas, that we need to stay connected as human beings?
I think, we go back to COVID. That took away a lot of this ability. And now that things are opened up a little bit more, we are allowed to really re-engage the concept of being together, of sitting together, of feeling safe. I think the whole thing is around making people feel like they're in a safe space and they can reconnect on a very honest level. And because we're all wearing pink, particularly today, it feels like we belong, and so when you feel like you belong, it's very easy for you to interact. And so I think for me, that's very important. And the overriding message is let's reconnect as humans first.
If you're running with that theme and you're sticking to it, that's okay. This Christmas I want my family together and I'm gonna do it at the back of my house and then in the yard, under the trees, long table, friends and family. How do you make it successful and look beautiful?
I think one is to prepare for the fact that people want to do stuff while they wait, because food is always going to take a bit of time. Have some activities. We've got a table that you can paint on. The tablecloth is part of the activities that we do. We've got lounge areas where people can break away, and the food we're making is quite interactive. So you can go there, see it, be part of it if you want. But also just remembering that a nice, simple setting is always going to be more welcoming. If it feels like it's a bit too, I can't go to the table just yet, then people tend to stay away from it. So you want to try to get people there. And then when you've got them there, have something for them to do. And in our case, it's the breaking of the bread.
It's December, boss, and this is giving it totally 100%. We're in December, we're having fun, the sun is out, people are having nice times, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day.
So I'm looking at it as a concept. This sounds like a great idea, like breaking bread, especially with your family on Christmas. Is it something that people should consider, like going outside, putting together that long table, sitting with your family, make that Christmas lunch? What do you think? Your thoughts around that?
Take concepts like these, run with them, sit together under the sun with your families, break bread together. Very important.
Generally, we're all very antisocial due to, the whole cell phone situation. A vibe like this, we are outside. I actually heard you complaining about, I don't have network, which is kind of a good thing because you got to sit down, get to know us, we're chit-chatting. So definitely long table, under the sun, in the shade. Listen,
it's very few times in the year where we get to have uninterrupted time with our families. So this is lovely, where we can all just be in each other's company, be quiet in each other's company, but also enjoy each other's company as well. It's a time to catch up where the hours just go by and by and by. And so yeah, I think this is such a great idea, such a great concept.
boom, 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 boom. Girl, you're getting us in the mood for the big weekend. You just heard her serenading us with one of the songs you'll easily recognize her awesome voice in, while Sinetemba Gonelo is fast becoming a musician whose music resonates with many. The singer, songwriter, vocalist and musician recently dropped an album titled Isibusiso, which is a combination of various genres. She joins us in studio to tell us about her journey and her amazing work. Thanks for joining us in Trendz. How are you, Sneh?
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
Sneh, girl.
Yeah.
I love your voice.
Thank you.
But just tell us, who is Sneh?
Sinetemba Gonelo is a small girl who had dreams and followed them, fell in love with music, and yeah, made it.
When did the journey start for you?
It started 2016 when my brother took me to a studio session.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Like that day when I recorded.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is me, this is where I want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
went for it.
At what age did you realize your talent and potential?
I was 16 years old.
16?
Yeah, I was 16 years old. But I started singing when I was like 8 because I grew up in church, so you have to sing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And who or what solidified your journey? Who has helped you get to where you are now?
I think it's just my family. Because I come in a background of musicians. My dad is a pastor, my mother is also a pastor. So we would sing randomly at home. So music is just that thing. When we're about to eat, somebody must pray, so we have to sing. And then it was just a really beautiful experience. So
you grew up in a real African home.
Yeah.
So you sing a lot of various genres.
Yes.
Yeah. What has influenced your love for, it's called being eclectic.
Yeah.
What has made you that?
I think studying jazz was just the most beautiful thing for me, because if you have a background of jazz, you can hop on to anything, because jazz is just the foundation of music per se.
Yeah.
So I do African jazz, I do Afro pop, I do Amapiano, I do Afro tech, I do everything.
So how do you get your voice to transition with every genre? I can imagine that must be challenging.
Not really.
Wow.
I think once you understand the type of a musician that you are, regarding what genre, it's music.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, girl, it's just music. It's easy for me. I can just do it. Okay, girl. So let's talk about your album, Isibusiso. What inspired it?
So Isibusiso is a compilation of various artists with BK, Frank Mabit, D Rose. It's about South African ordinary lives. It's about love. It's about everything. It's about African pride. It's literally about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any collaborations in the album?
Yes, I have collaborations with D Rose, BK, Setriel, So Matrix. There's just a lot. Jessica LM. Yes.
Why did you choose to drop your album in the November-December period? Was this a strategic move?
Yes, of course.
Is that the plan?
I mean, with December, it's 1 month all of us are looking forward to. There's good music, good food. We are relaxing.
Yeah.
So people really want to consume music. So it's the right time.
Are there any performances live that you'll be doing in this December period that people can see you? Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow I will be in Roundabout at Nikita's Kawash. Also later on I will be Bulelwa Festival. Yeah.
And in the upcoming year, is there anything exciting?
Very exciting. I'm dropping an EP. Okay. But I will firstly drop a single mid-March. Going forward, I'm dropping an EP again.
What will be the theme of that particular EP? I know you've spoken about African pride with this one. Yeah, what's the next one going to sound like?
It's still going to sound more African, more organic, but it's going to be, I want it to be more intimate and more drawn inside. I want something really chilled, really beautiful and flowy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really need to know this and be honest, okay?
Okay.
Which African or South African musician inspires you? Because from your voice, I can pick up, So
it has to be Msaki. Yeah. It has to be Mama Busi Mhlongo.
Yeah.
I love Something Soweto so much. Also, and Miriam Makeba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You certainly carry their vibes and aura with you,
Thank you.
So you're definitely in the right direction.
Yes, thank you so much.
Let's talk about being a young African woman in the music industry.
Yeah.
The challenges that come with that. What have they been? And how have you overcome?
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard because there's a certain image you have to be like. You have to dress a certain way for people to take you. And if you just come as organic as you are, you do your braids, you do your African style, and you present yourself, they see it as if, no, yeah. So, but it's just, you have to be really true to yourself because there's just a lot of influence that can just move you out of your way.
Yeah. Speaking about a lot of influence, and I'm sure there's a lot of stressful situations.
Yeah.
I know the entertainment industry can be tough.
Very.
How do you debrief? How do you find your zen?
God.
Yeah.
It has to be. Growing up in a Christian background, I know very well that for me to find my zen, I have to sit down in my altar and pray about it.
Yeah.
Then I know.
Yeah. So it's God.
It's God.
And I'm going to ask this question because I think it's important for young people to also realize the importance of the people that you keep around determine your destiny.
Yeah.
So for you, what is the importance of friendships? You know, has that played a significant role to where you are now?
Yes, a lot. If you are in my friend group, you have to add something to me. I have to add something to you.
Yeah.
It has to be a circle of understanding, a circle of giving, a circle of empowering.
Yeah.
Like if we hear, tell me about an opportunity, mention me in rooms that you know very well that will take me far in life, and I'll do also the same to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Sne, I can definitely say that you are a talented, phenomenal and intelligent young woman, and you are going to go far. And all the best with your music. This album is certainly going to be amazing. Can't wait to hear the next song. Here is Ntulise by September featuring BK. But before it's time to love and leave you, the weekend has officially been unlocked by Trendz, and it's a public holiday today and a festive weekend, so please enjoy responsibly, guys. We love you, and we'll see you next week Friday, same time, same place on SABC News. Take care. Over to you, Sne.
Namngazama umsulezi nyembezi lolu thando lathelwa ngentelezi umngani wakho namanganawo angisakwazi angisakho sengazama umsulezi nyembezi lolu thando lathelwa ngentelezi umngani wakho
Sukalile, uba ubomi bumpitile.